from you, sir. And we'll catch up with you again later. Thanks indeed. Well, so that's the management of Mastech. Prakash, of course, is still with us. There's 12 minutes to go for the pre-open session. Prakash, another stock which, of course, saw a great deal of discussion, debate was Paytm, right? Which, by the way, ended about almost 6-7% higher. There is, of course, there are two bits of news. There are three actually. There is the business update, which shows that loan dispersal momentum is pretty strong. This is the monthly update. Second, we also put it out late on Friday that the company will not use IPO proceeds for this buyback. And of course, the meeting for the buyback is later this week. Any thoughts for Paytm from here?
So, I'll go to the second point first because that's a bit intriguing. If they're not going to be using IPO proceeds for buyback, how does that happen? That's a question mark that we really don't know much about. So we'll have to wait for the outcome of this so-called meeting to explain that. The second thing on the numbers that came through, which looks so fantastic on a YOY basis, because last year the base effect is so paltry that you will see it in percentage terms grow up. And what's going to change? What's going to change dramatically? And that was a very small sliver of that mentioned in Mr. Nandan Nilekani's interview with Ritu, where he's talking about the GST also getting into this aggregators, database to be accessed by any fintech that wants to. Now, when that happens, probably the likes of Paytm may not just have an edge. You'll have certainly a lot of these fintechs which will mushroom to compete with us. So the disruption in that, small credit space through fintechs is bound to happen, Prashant. So I don't think they have some USP which, except for the fact that they have a huge user base on the money transfer business. But I think there are lots of possibilities on disruption. So I don't think there's anything dramatic that could happen to improve things till at least middle of next year. That's when the time of reckoning will be. So stay away. If you have Paytm and if you're still stuck with it, probably you might get an exit in all these exuberance.
All right. Just stay on. We'll come back to you in a bit. Let's get a quick call in on how to approach the markets now, considering it's going to be a weak start. Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitesh Thakkar are with us. Gentlemen, morning to both of you. Sudarshan, it's the start of a brand new week. There's